So I just got this question sent in to me. Somebody said, I need help losing weight. How can I lose weight? I'm really, really fat. Now, this is one of the biggest problems with just the USA and just the world in general nowadays. There are a lot of people who are overweight. And now look at me. I mean, I'm not really like fat at all, but I'm not like super, super skinny. I'm just, I'm kind of like an average, size guy. So I can't really speak on how it feels to be fat because I've never actually been overweight. But this video isn't going to be the, run of the mill, oh, go exercise, eat better, stuff like that. This is going to be a serious video talking about how you can lose weight and why you should lose weight and why it's a serious, serious thing that nobody's taking advantage of. First off, right off the bat, you do not want to be fat. Obviously, you know that. You sent me the message. You said, I need to help you. You need to help me lose weight. Okay. You don't want to be fat. That's step one. Nobody should ever want to be fat. And this isn't me being fat phobic or me shaming fat people. If you think that it is, then that's fine. But this isn't me being fat phobic. Being fat is horrible for you. You will die sooner. You will have worse relationships with people in your life because, to be fair, people would rather hang around somebody who's healthy than somebody who is unhealthy. And being fat and overweight is unhealthy. I'm being honest. That's like saying, would you rather hang out with somebody who's sober or would you rather hang out with somebody who does drugs? I want to hang out with somebody who's sober because they're actually healthy and they can actually have a control on their life. And that brings me up to number two. People who are fat and unhealthy do not have control of their life. They have no discipline. They have no energy, stuff like that. If you let yourself get to a point where you're very, very overweight, I can't feel bad for you. I'm gonna be very real in this video. I cannot feel bad for somebody who is extremely overweight. Now, if you're a little bit overweight and it's because, this happened or you have diabetes, so it's harder for you to, burn fat, or I don't really know the insides and outs of that, but there's some, diseases or conditions where it makes people, gain weight easier or it's harder to lose weight. So if that's why you're fat or overweight, then I don't blame you as much. But I feel like there should be no fat people in the world. If you are fat, it is probably because of two different things. This is all it is. There are only two reasons why most people are fat. One, it's what you're eating and how much you're eating. Or two, it's because you sit around. Now, a lot of people, when they search up how to lose weight or, stuff like that, they look at all these things that say like, oh, okay, I have to make sure like my fats are right and like make sure I don't get enough carbs, like make sure the sugars are. You're looking way too far into it. The simple thing is calories. That's what it is. I think every single thing in the world except for water has calories. A bag of chips is like 200 calories. A Snickers bar is like 200 calories, stuff like that. That adds up. I think the daily average of calories that you need is like 2,000, but that's like super weird. Like if you eat 2,000 calories of chips, you're not gonna, feel as good as if you eat like 3 meals of like 500 calories. You know what I'm saying, right? Everybody needs like around 2,000 calories. That's the average per day. If you eat 500 calories a day for like 3 weeks, you will lose weight. That's literally what it is. If you eat less calories than you need, if you eat less calories every single day, you will lose weight. If you eat more calories than you need every single day, you will gain weight. Calories are the end all be all of weight gain and weight loss. If you eat a lot of calories, you will in turn gain weight. If you eat a little amount of calories, you will in turn lose weight, right? It's so simple. But that's when the fats and like the sugars and stuff like that come in. If you're eating a diet of, like a whole bunch of calories, if you're eating a ton of calories, but your food doesn't have bad fats and it doesn't have a lot of sugars and it has a lot of protein, you won't gain fat. You won't become fat. You will actually gain muscle. That protein helps your muscles. The problem is people are so scared to eat less because they feel like they're not going to, feel as energized and stuff. If you eat a little bit every single day, and it's crap, you're eating straight sugar every single day. Let's say you eat 500 calories a day because you want to cut your calories down so you can lose weight. But you eat like a bag of candy and then like a sandwich and it equals 500, you're not going to lose weight because you're not eating good calories. Now that brings me to another thing. Good and bad calories. There are good calories, like good foods. Good food, like good for you foods, you want to eat those. Don't eat the bad for you foods. It's actually very, very simple. And that takes me to the second thing. So the main reason why people are fat or why people are super, super skinny is because what they eat and how much they eat. We already talked about that. Now it's about the fitness aspect. Obviously, everybody talks about don't eat a lot and go work out. That's what they say. But look, the fitness aspect comes into play so much. If you stop eating a ton of calories every single day, you're gonna lose that fat, right? You don't even have to work out. Like literally, you don't have to work out to lose weight. As long as you eat less calories for a while, you will start losing weight. But you're gonna lose, you're gonna lose bad weight. You're gonna lose muscle too. You're not just gonna lose only fat. So the way you do it, the best way to lose weight is not by just trying to lose all your, just lose weight by any means possible. No, you want to lose your fat and your bad weight and then keep your good weight. So everybody has muscles. Like, you see my arm, this is a muscle right here, right? Everybody has some type of muscles. Even if you think you're super fat or super skinny, you have a muscle. Everybody has muscles everywhere. Now, whenever you lose weight, like let's say you're a big guy, let's say you're 300 pounds, you have good muscle under you. If you stop eating a lot and you eat low amounts of calories, you're going to lose that muscle and you're going to lose the fat. That's where good diets come in. So if you eat a lot of protein and you get a lot of good fats and good, nutrients and stuff like that, and then you work out a little bit, you run and you lift weights while eating less calories than before, you will lose the fat, but keep your muscles because you're working your muscles out and you're getting enough protein to supply the muscles. I hate when people try to lose weight and they just immediately just start running a lot, but they keep their same diet. You're burning calories, yes, by working out. You had a 400 calorie brownie and then you ran for an hour and you burned 200 calories. All that running, you running for an hour didn't help shit. That's why I don't really advise people to run to lose weight. If you want to lose weight, eat less, eat better, and lift weights so you don't lose your muscle when you lose your fat, okay? Now you might be saying, okay, what do I eat? What workouts do I do? I got you, bro. To lose weight, focus on whole foods. So eat a lot of chicken, eat a lot of avocado, stuff like that. Foods that have balanced nutritional values, I guess you could say. I'm not really super knowledgeable, but this is what I know. You want to eat foods that give you a lot of nutrients and don't have a ton of calories. So instead of getting the fried chicken from KFC, go ahead and get you some chicken breasts from the store, go cook it in the stove. You'll save, 600 calories by eating chicken instead of eating the chicken from KFC that they deep fry in canola oil and all those vegetable oils. Vegetable oils are so bad for you. Do not eat vegetable oils. If you're cooking anything, use butter. Butter is literally better than vegetable oils. You might not realize that, but it is. I can make a video about why vegetable oil and like canola oil and olive oil is so bad for you, and I hate it if you want to see that. But back to this. Eat whole foods. Eat foods that actually have nutritional value. It seems obvious, but a lot of people don't think. They're just like, oh, this food has low fat, so I can eat it. Like, oh, this new burger that McDonald's released has less fat than, a homemade burger because McDonald's has a thin patty, so I should just eat this. No, like, do you see how much sodium is in that burger? Do you see how much, do you see the ingredients list? They put like formaldehyde in the damn burger. A very underrated thing, whenever you're finding food that like is good for you, look for food that has a low list of ingredients. I see a lot of like cereals, they'll have like 1,000 ingredients. Why are there so many ingredients in some food? You don't want to eat the food that has thousands of ingredients. If you don't even know what one of the ingredients is, you probably shouldn't eat that food. Like if you're reading a label and it says maltodextrophenylephrine, that's probably a chemical, bro, to like make it last longer. Do not eat that. Stay away from that. But if you can eat foods that have like, less than 10 ingredients, great. Now, what workouts should you do? Simple compound workouts. So these are things you can do at home. I'm gonna give you things that you can literally do at home. Push-ups, everybody always talks about that. Push-ups literally get your pecs right. They'll get your triceps right. If you do them right, they'll get your shoulders right. You know, there's so many variations of push-ups. You can do the diamond push-up. You can do wide push-ups for, out here, I think. Diamond push-ups are, triceps, stuff like that. So that'll get your, upper body right. You can literally do this with no weight. If you just put some tension on your arms and just curl, you can do that with no weight. You can literally get a milk carton. I think they're like a couple pounds, and you can just curl a milk carton. That's what I used to do when I was younger. So that'll get your biceps right. For your legs, all you have to do is do air squats. If you can't do an air squat right now, then work on it. You probably have like 1,000 pounds up here, so that's why it's hard to air squat. So you need to lose that weight. You can, do partial air squats. You can put a chair under you and squat. The squat's gonna get pretty much all of your leg muscles. Me telling you all this and, letting you know all this stuff isn't even gonna help you because you've probably heard all this before. The thing that's gonna help you is you actually taking action and doing it. Eat less. Eat better. You don't even have to eat less most of the time. You just have to eat better. If you go and eat that triple burger from McDonald's, it's gonna be 1,500 calories, and you get the Diet Coke. You know how many calories that just added? You can't even have another meal. You're gonna be over your calorie limit. So eat better food. You won't have to eat less if you eat better. Spend more money on food, dude. Spend more money on healthier foods. I don't care how much it's gonna cost. Spend that money. And when you're starting to eat less and you're starting to lose weight, make sure you're being active. You don't have to work out. You don't have to lift, but being active and always putting some pressure on your muscles will keep them from losing muscle when you're losing weight. Whenever you lose weight, you don't want to lose muscle. You want to just lose the fat. And if you work out and you get enough protein, your muscle won't go away. That's how you do it, bro. Being skinny is, one of the most underappreciated things ever. Being fat is one of the most overhyped things ever. I see people hating on people who make fun of people who are fat. And I don't condone making fun of people just because they're fat, but to sit here and say it's okay to be fat, and if you don't like fat people, then you're fat phobic, is crazy. Why would I want to idolize somebody who eats a ton and doesn't take care of themselves? That's like idolizing somebody who's addicted to drugs. You're unhealthy. Everybody can work to be skinny. It's just a little hard to focus on it, but I think you can do it. I might get canceled from this video for me talking about fat people, but it's not good to be fat. And I'm not going to sit here and say it is, because that's what people in the media do. And that's just so weird. I'm not going to sit here and lie. Not good to be fat. So I hope you can lose weight. I hope this helps.